Are you tired of throwing your back out every time you need to scrape off your griddle? Well, now you can say sayonara to your flat top-induced back pain. Introducing Dr. Griddle Master's 5-piece Ultimate Griddle Cleaning Set. Step 1. Spray down your griddle with Dr. Griddle Master's Grease-Busting Spray. Step 2. Apply Dr. Griddle Master's patent-pending Premium Buildup Remover. And let it soak for at least 20 minutes. Step 3. Scrub down your griddle top again with Dr. Griddle Master's best-selling Oil Annihilator to ensure a squeaky clean finish. Step 4.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't listen to this guy. Griddle cleaning is super easy. Let me show you how to do it. All right, guys, before we hop directly into cleaning, a couple things we want to talk about. We do have two different type of griddle materials. We have our carbon steel cast iron options and our stainless steel. For our carbon steel cast iron, this is commonly found in brands like Blackstone, Camp Chef, Evo. The cast iron carbon steels are going to generally be less expensive. However, it does come with a little more care and maintenance as it is more prone to rusting. Then let's say your stainless steel options here. These are commonly found in your built-in grill models such as Coyote, Blaze, Lynx, those type of services. Great thing about the stainless steel griddles, very rarely do they rust. Care and maintenance is very minimal. So it's just kind of up to you on preference. But to show you how it's cleaned, we're going to start with our cast iron right over here. Cleaning your griddle is going to be significantly easier if you've done it right after you cooked. However, if you do have a cool surface, you just want to make sure you turn everything up to medium heat like we're doing right now. We'll let it warm up and then we'll get to cleaning. We got the grill nice and hot. Couple things we're going to need to complete the cleaning job. First off, scraper. This is just going to get all the food particles off. If we have a little bit of the food particles, it's tough to get. We got some water right here, going to create a steam sensation, allow us to just get right under it. Second thing, we got some avocado oil. We recommend high heat oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, something along those lines. Next up, some gloves. Protection is important. Make sure you have some gloves so you don't burn yourself when you're cleaning it. Next up, we got some tongs and some paper towels. These are going to go hand in hand. We want to put on this final coat of oil. That way we'll have it ready for your next cooking. As you can see, we don't need a lot of products to get the job done. Very simple. But next up, turn off the heat and let's get to cleaning. All right, we're good to go. Got the gloves on. Just gonna take our scraper and start the process. On this Blackstone, you can see the grease trays in the back here. So we just wanna kind of route everything in that general direction. And we got a couple things here that are not really coming off, so that's where the water's gonna come in handy. You can kind of see as we put it on, it's creating that steam immediately. So this is gonna really help get all this extra stuff off. Put a little elbow grease into it. And we're just gonna continuously route everything back to this grease tray, get it cleaned off the top of the griddle. Now, so you can see we got all the food particles off. What we're gonna do, we're gonna just grab some paper towels, grab your tongs. This is just for safety. We're gonna get all the water residue off of it. Push all those bits that are hanging around back into that drip tray. All right, we got a clean top. Next step, we're gonna apply, a generous amount of the oil. Take a couple paper towels, get it like that. We're just gonna do this as like kind of a layering technique, evenly throughout the top. This is kind of gonna create that coat. So next time you fire it up, you're gonna be ready to go. If you need to get another paper towel or two, do so. Just make sure you clean up all the residue here. All right, we got the griddle nice and clean. We got everything in the grease tray here in the back. Just make sure you clean that before you go. As you saw, we did add our last layer of seasoning here, so you're gonna be good for your next cook. If you need more information on seasoning, be on the lookout for our part 2 of this series. Be sure to follow and like and subscribe to our channel. Now we're gonna move on to the stainless steel griddle and get started cleaning that one. We are ready to clean our stainless steel griddle top here. A little different process than what we saw in our cast iron, but the tools required pretty similar. We got our water here. That's kind of gonna be our foundation and what we use for the majority of the cleaning. We're gonna follow that up with our scraper. And then as we get toward the end of the process, we're gonna have our tongs and our paper towels to finish everything off. One important thing is always make sure you have your heat gloves. We do have this nice and hot already. I did turn the heat off, so we got a hot platform. All right, we're just gonna start with applying a nice layer of water here. As you can see on the Coyote griddle, the drip tray is gonna be in the front, so we wanna bring everything to the front as we go. So we use the water and scraper. As you can see, we've got the majority of the cooking residue off of this. Now we're just gonna follow up with a paper towel just to get everything nice and dry. All the heat is off at this point. We do have a final trick we'll show you here in just a minute. There is a little bit of residue still here. One trick that we like to recommend, I got a mixture here of 1-to-1 water and vinegar. As soon as this cools down, I'm gonna apply this directly on it, follow up with some paper towels. As you can see, this griddle is looking pretty darn good. As you can see, cleaning these griddles takes as little as 5 to 10 minutes. No need for these fancy chemicals to help with the cleaning. If you like what you've seen, do us a favor. Follow the link below. Be on the lookout for part 2 that's gonna be coming soon. And in the meantime, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and happy grilling.